Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Losers Round 4 of the Pip% Tournament. Today we'll be having Stevie versus Phantom. This race is going to be an exciting one. Both these runners are very, very good at Pip%. Stevie, again, former world record holder, many of you may know him. And Phantom, newer runner, but still has, I believe, a 127.55. Very, very good times from both these runners. So today, I think we'll have a very, very nice race from both of them. And we will be starting very shortly. Runners may start whenever they are ready. And here we go, we are off. So for any of you who don't know much about the Pip% tournament or about Pip% at all, Pip% is the category where you go and beat the Flipside Pip 100 trials. So we'll be seeing both of these runners go through Chapter 1, and then they'll do the pre-Chapter 2 section, and then they'll go get Boomer and then enter the pit. We'll be seeing a lot of different factors of luck play out in this run. And it'll be very exciting to see what both these runners can do. Again, both runners have proven themselves to be very, very good runners of this game. So we'll see how they are able to handle this. So, in Prologue, we're mostly just going to be tech smashing. And you'll also notice that both the runners are playing on the English version. This is just to be sure that neither of the runners crash. The Japanese can do that. And the way they're going to tech smash is they're going to be alternating between 1 and 2. Also, if you hear any random crunching noises, I'm sorry. I'm eating my my Funyuns. They're very good cats. They're great. So I'm going to quickly post the bracket. So let's talk about the history of these runners in this tournament. So Stevie in round 1 he actually didn't do round 1 because Stevie was seed number 2, so he didn't really have another match. So currently Stevie started off in round 2. Took on Mantaplant, defeated Mantaplant, went to round 3 of winners, and then he was defeated by Teddy, and then I believe he's ended up here now. And then Phantom has come from a little bit more of a humble beginning. Started out in round 1, defeated Hydra, went Slop-Dop in round 2, lost to Slop-Dop. Went in and loses round 3, he took on Derek and came up victorious. And now it is him versus Stevie, and this is where our match will take us. See which one will be progressing into losers round 5. So both of our runners are going to be in flip side here. They're just going to be tech smashing more, and then Merlin's going to give them Fear Heart. Not really much else to prologue. The nice thing about pip percent is actually that we will not be seeing any kind of like twists and turns, like tech smashing in a lot of different areas. It's going to be just mostly pit-based gameplay. And yeah, we'll see where this takes us. Okay, Phantom stream dying. God damn it. Can't. Nope. Ignore me editing my settings here. Quickly refresh Phantom stream. And Stevie stream. They're both like really they're way farther ahead. Jesus. Oh my god! No way, she was ZZ30. Let's go! Another ad from Mr. Bats. Oh no! Phantom Dr. Merlin! So we're gonna meet complex minions here. The first time. Unfortunately, yet also very fortunately, we don't have to deal with them much more after this. Just gonna refresh again. So now both these runners are going to be entering 1-1. This will be a very important level for the two runners, and you'll see why soon. There's gonna be a lot that we do in this level, despite it only being the first level in the game. So you're going to see both these runners just run to the right here, and they're going to go into Pistovius' house. So Pistovius is going to be our main man to get us going in this run. He's going to give us the flip ability. The flip ability will be used for a multitude of things in this run. Specifically in the pit, where it will let us drop down from other floors really easily. We will also have, oh my god, another ad! Ad 103! You don't get audio anymore. Give Phantom some time to shine. So the flip ability is going to help us do a lot of things, including a miniature point, or not a miniature point, it's actually a pretty big point grind. It could also be used to skip a couple things in the game, but we won't be seeing that in this run. Oh god. Another ad. Look at all those beans, man. All the beans. So you're gonna see that Phantom actually flipped here to get 2 items. These items, well, one of them will actually be like, well, one of them is just like helpful. The fire burst here is actually like really essential, pretty much. We'll need that for later on. So you're gonna see the runners kick these Koopa shells here. What this will do will get them like an easy 2,900 points, which will help them later on, and actually kind of like right now. Oh, Phantom missing the jump. That's all right. So the room Stevie's in here, he's actually going to go and hit this question mark block off to the left here. It can actually drop a multitude of things. Ideally, he wants a slow flower or a fast flower, which he got neither. But right here, he's going to just jump off these guys and combo some points so he can make it at least to 30k. Ooh, a fire burst. So a fire burst is really actually helpful. Not only necessary for a certain portion of the game, but he's also going to need it. Or he's gonna want it for later on rooms to make them easier in the pit. And it's also helpful for the final room. Phantom also did not get a fast flower or a slow flower, which is very unfortunate. He is starting off a little bit rough here with a couple of mistakes, but I think that he could make a good comeback. Okay, Stevie, we understand the need to eat. That is why Mr. Austin is always out getting food. Did he just like steal your food, man? Is that why you can't put food on the table? So essentially this room is just hold up simulator. It's not, there's really not much else to it. Could end off 1-1. Refresh their streams. I'm gonna get another ad from Stevie's stream, and I'm ready for it. But anyhow, these runners are going to move into 1-2. They're gonna take this little secret passage and go through a door. This will pretty much take them halfway across the level. So I'm just gonna be in 3D and just take this upper path here. I'm gonna stay in 3D so they can avoid these guys easily, and they'll be taking less damage. I do also want to mention that both the runners are very nice on pointer now. Phantom's only like a good 15 seconds behind Stevie. Still anyone's game depending on how the rest of their chapter 1 goes, and of course how the pit goes. So we're gonna see Stevie here. He's gonna talk to Red. What we need to do is we need a bridge. So this is our guy. Can open up a bridge for us if we know what the best color is. Which according to him, it is red. Say anything else and he kicks you out of his house. So answer wisely. So now, upcoming here, if either of these runners were playing on either Japanese or the 1.0 version of this game, they would be able to do a trick called GBS. GBS saves 2 minutes if done very, very well. These runners are definitely not going to opt to go for it. It's a little bit risky. Really risky, actually. And I don't think either of my runners want to reset to it today. I mean, nobody ever wants to reset to it ever, to be fair. But they're gonna take this pipe behind the shelves or something. I don't know. They're gonna get a pixel called throw. Throw will be helpful to get to the pit a little bit. I mean, throw overall is not going to be that helpful to Pixel until later portions of the run, but actually, no, I take that back. Throw is actually used for some good tech in 1-3, and another pit, of course. There's a bunch of different ways you can actually use throw, which we'll probably get into later. Anyhow, both the runners now have throw, and they're gonna go back. They're gonna go into the final house and talk to the old man called Watch It. He's gonna call up Green and be like, "Hey, broski, make the bridge for this red fucking plumber guy." And he's gonna be like, "Okay," and then he's gonna ask you what your favorite color is, just like the red guy. Make sure you answer correctly to that one too. So, Stevie is now on his way to talk to Green, which, if you guess this correctly, I really hope you can. His favorite color is green. He's like, "Okay, here, have the bridge, my dude." He looks like a really nice, happy guy. However, he's not quite as nice. So, you can see out of the house no matter what you pick. So, that's nice. But both the runners are now done chapter 1-2, and we'll be heading into 1-3. They'll be doing another mini point grind here, which will get them, I believe, around 10,000 points. They're going to be using a fast flower to make... So, when you get a fast flower or a silver flower, you actually get triple the amount of points for everything you... Like, anything you kill, and any, like, kind of item you grab that gives you points. So you're going to see the runners taking advantage of this by getting a fast flower after revealing a block with pal pills and a happy flower. This will triple the points, so these go from giving 1,000 to 3,000, which is a lot of points. They're also getting a mushroom, which will give them another 3,000. Just like that, he's getting around 10,000 points. And he's going to jump out of the tree 10 times, and boom, the door has appeared. So another trick already coming up is a coconut jump. This will make it so that this will allow the runners to jump off a coconut and skip a very long, boring puzzle that you have to wait through. See, like the little flip panels. We never actually. I think there's been like a couple people to ever use these in speedruns ever by accident, and it was kind of funny. Also, Stevie missing the jump, but that's all right. This trick saves a lot of time. It's quite convenient. Very good early use of throw. You're gonna see a lot more of in this category. You never really think about it that much, but throw is actually what they use for pixel early on. So Phantom also gonna do a coconut jump and get it first try. I'm saving a little bit of time for Stevie here. The next up is the boss fight of O-Chunks. O-Chunks, well, he can throw you, or he cannot. But it's also O-Chunks you can stylish off him in this corner here. You see both runners trying to do. You're gonna see that he tried to throw Stevie there, however he did not do it. You know, you're gonna notice like around like the middle of the screen, you're gonna see he's getting like more and more points each time. It's like 600, 750, 900. That keeps on going up, and that'll help him get more points early on. See how this goes for Phantom. Stylish is being a little bit more tricky for Phantom, but still making do with it. Still a very nice fight from Phantom. Already another skip coming up, Ice Triple skip. The runner's gonna try to pick up an Ice Triple after it shoots ice at them. So the Trible's gonna want to gain some height. Stevie did not get a very good setup for Ice Triple skip. If you can tell, I don't know, because his stream is kind of like in like I'm pretty sure like a video from the 1900s is probably gonna look better than this. And yeah, I think we're gonna see Phantom go for it as well. Unfortunately for Stevie, the ice turbo was not high enough. I believe, yes, Phantom's gonna get it. And another trick already coming up, a star block clip. Stevie's gonna line himself up here. He's gonna walk or run actually across the little seam here, and he's gonna with momentum, and this will help him. He'll flip into. Gonna flip into 3D after he lands on this seam. Both runners are having a little bit of trouble with it, but Phantom did get it, and he is passing Stevie now. Stevie is going to get it, though. Still fine. This is a very nice catch for Phantom here. The nice thing about pip percent is if you can play good early on, it's if you play good enough, you're like a confirmed sub 130 almost. But a lot of the problem is there's a lot of skips early game that can really mess up a runner. Starball clip is one of them. It's very precise where you jump and land and when you flip. And learning how to do it all in succession is a little bit difficult. With a little bit of practice, anyone can get it. The runners are just going to be walking through this level here. 1-4 is all based around solving small little puzzles to reveal either like keys or doors. As you can see right here, is the first trick is to flip and make the blocks appear, and then you're gonna get a key. And then after they go in that locked door that you guys saw earlier, we are going to do a trick called Key Early. Key Early will allow us to obviously get a key early, but also save 20 seconds by skipping a puzzle that would take a little while to solve usually. I'm gonna see Phantom and Stevie going for it. Oh, Stevie actually opting not to do it. I bet Stevie's probably a little bit worried about past mistakes. He doesn't want to make them again. But Phantom is going to get a very nice key early and is going to get another big time save over Stevie here. So the puzzle Stevie just did is the usual. This is the usual way you have to actually do this. You've got to pick up this key like this. What Phantom did was he did something called a corner clip, and then he made his way across the seam. And on the very edge of any like platform or wall, you can just barely stand on the edge of the seam. And so the runners are able to use this to their advantage by clipping out of bounds and grabbing the key. Kind of complicated exactly to explain, but the key is always loaded in even before the puzzle is solved, so the runner is able to go in and grab it. Stevie almost not making it up the ladder. Is gonna make it. So code for the blocks that Phantom just did is third block, first block, fourth block, second block. Again, this is consistent every run. We see Stevie going into the room and doing the same code, loading these stairs, and they will now be heading on into the first boss fight of the game. Or first final chapter boss fight. So our first chapter boss, and the final one for this run actually, is Fractale. So Fractale is a huge mechanical dragon created by the ancients to guide Mario on his way. Also, Stevie almost got the most movement of stairs. It was very close. Unfortunately, he did smack his head or leg or whatever on the stair. So I'm just gonna text most of this cutscene, but essentially what's going on is Dementio shows up. He's like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna possess this robot dude. Yeah, fuck Mario." And now Fractal wants to kill us. So unfortunately, our good friend Fractal here is going to have to be defeated, killed. We can keep progressing. So the unfortunate thing about this boss fight is it takes like a really, really long time. Not really much you can do about it. There is a couple of stressors that we will see from both the runners that will allow them to make the fight just a little bit faster, speed up this very lengthy process of, well, waiting. I'm actually interested to see what Phantom is going to do here, because I know Phantom was trying to learn a couple of the faster strats for this fight earlier today. We'll see if his practice really paid off. Oh my god, ads. Alright, you guys are gonna have to deal with this for a little while. You're gonna see Stevie take damage and just kind of walk through Fractal's head. It's a little awkward. We're also gonna see Phantom. Oh, Phantom is not gonna go for the strat. There is a strat you can do here that allows you to, instead of waiting for these guys to spawn, you can actually just go straight to the antenna from jumping off Fractal, and then back onto him. Neither of these runners did, but it does save a good chunk of time. Phantom is going to finish up the fight. Stevie is not too far behind. He is also going to finish. Just one more hit, or actually 3 more hits, but one more cycle and he's done. You're gonna see both these runners. You're gonna just wait in this room and talk to this lady called Merlumia. She's gonna tell us like what we are, how like we're the hero or whatever. And she's gonna give us the pure heart. Unfortunately, she kind of bores us with her stories. Nobody really wants to listen to. And she keeps on telling us about her love life. And we're like, yeah, can you give us your heart now? And, well, he does give us the pure heart. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. What's this? Triple-decker pineapple and cheese sandwich. This is crazy. So now we're going to be entering the most boring intermission of the game. Most people hate it. I personally don't mind this one as much. Also, again, look at this. I don't like this. I don't like this image. So, Free Chapter 2 is not going to offer much for us. We get to see Count Luck's minions for the second and the last time, actually. So actually, right here, in the room that Stevie is in, there's actually technically a sequence where you can do if you could somehow get to the ledge up to the right. You can go into the pipe. So we're in chapter right now. So if you were to go up to the right there, go through the pipe, grab the key, and then maneuver your way all the way to the right to the funnel room you can actually access with any character that isn't Bowser. You could save and then return pipe, and you could do, or you could actually save, die, or reset the game. There's any way to reload the save file, and then you could, you know, you could do anything. I don't know how to explain it, but you are in a chapter 8 state. Just you only have Peach and Mario as your only two characters. And if you switch to Mario, you can't even use Peach anymore, and then you can only use any pixels you had while when you did the sequence break, and then any pixels you could get by any of the skippable pixels. So Bro Boomer, Blim, Carry, and then Dottie. So now both these runners are going to be leaving this chapter 8 moment and the beach intermission, and they're just going to go down to the elevator and talk to Merlin. So here's where our fire burst from earlier is going to come in handy. So what's going on in Flipside today? So, you know, usual Flipside stuff. Everyone's going about their business, looking at the black hole in the sky, and they're like, "Are we gonna die?" I don't know. But now both the runners are gonna go talk to Merlin, and they're like, "Okay, look at our pure heart. You know, blah 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 blah. We're really cool. We got it." And then some random guy is gonna roll up and be like, "Oh, Master!" Because I guess Merlin's the mayor or something. I don't know. And then he's like, "A girl fell from the sky right when Mario gets back. I wonder who that girl could be. Need some soup to wake up or something. Is that mentioned here? No. Do I care? Also no." They're gonna go down and talk to Saffron, and they're gonna cook that Fireburst they picked up earlier. So, Fireburst will turn into a spicy soup somehow. I don't know how fire turns into soup, like just throwing in like a pot or pan or something, but bad respect to this magical chef, Saffron. And we're gonna go talk to see. So we're gonna go to like the floor that Merlin and the I don't know, the Stirring guy went to, right? And see what's good, what they doing, was poppin', I don't know. I'm gonna see who fell from the sky. So both the runners are gonna, after they get their soup, they're gonna return pipe. There was actually a funny incident where instead of return piping, a runner, Style, decided, "I'm gonna use the soup by accident." So jump off, go to this floor, walk to the left, and see who the lady is, and whoops, whoopsie-doo. Whoopsie-doo, it is Peach. I will run a prediction, Manta. I kind of forgot about that. Prediction, yes. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, predictions are up. You can now vote to see who you think will be the winner today. Sorry, I kind of forgot to do that earlier, but we're here now. So the runner's gonna get Peach. You know, maybe she'll be helpful to us in this run. Maybe a little bit. But right now, no, she won't be helpful to us right now. So that's why we're gonna instantly switch to Mario and flip it into 3D. So we know with this locked door, unfortunately Peach cannot flip into 3D. So this is very, very not helpful. But now both these runners are going to be heading into the Chapter 2 Heart Pillar. We're gonna see another use of throw here. So instead of, you're gonna see that you can see the Heart Pillar, but you see that we can't really get up there in any direct way. We have to go to the left, use Peach to float over to that platform, then float over more platforms. But we're gonna pick up this guy. I'm just gonna throw him in this corner here. This will just allow us to jump off him and then go into or get to the Heart Pillar. Stevie doing a bit more of a YOLO setup compared to Phantom. Save a couple of seconds on him. Come on, guys, don't just bet 10 channel points. That's weak. Someone has bet against you, cats. There we go, 2020. Starting to heat up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, 4.6k on Phantom now. 2k on Stevie. Oh, they went up again. 3k on Stevie. 4.6k on Phantom. Now that's what I like to see, people. Real gamble in action. Which coincidentally is actually banned on Twitch. Yes, gamble your digital currencies. Anyways, we're in 2-1 now. Both of your runners are just gonna go into this room, get the key, and then go down to the door. And then we're gonna see a trick here called Paragoomba Jump. They're gonna use a Paragoomba, obviously, to jump up and get to that pipe you can see above Phantom. Phantom, I think, messed it up a little bit, or is just doing a safe strat. So you can do what Phantom did instead, but it is a little bit slower. However, I do believe that Stevie got it. Very nice for both runners. Stevie is just a teeny bit behind. He is very slowly but surely making up a lot of the time he lost in Chapter 1. We'll see what he can do by the time he enters the pit, because we still got a little bit left that the runners can mess up for the pit. Unfortunately, Phantom is gonna mess up the jump over the Piranha. However, it is alright. Gonna be in this room now, and they're gonna use their Pal Pills to kill as many of these enemies as possible. This is because, oh my god, Stevie's getting some combos, but this can get them like a solid 1,000 points, which can be helpful. Also, Phantom getting a Fire Burst, I missed that for a second. The Fire Burst will help him in later rooms. Yeah, how he handles it. Stevie is also like right on Phantom now. They're really, really close together now. Actually, gonna refresh this real quick. So they're both just gonna be getting Boomer here. No way! What is this ad? Am I watching like the Grinch or something? What am I watching? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but they were both already get Boomer here. Now when they get Boomer, they're just gonna be like, yo, chapter 2, see you later, and then go to the website bit. By Bacardi. So true, cats. Flip compilation on every single time Stevie gets an ad on screen. So now both runners are gonna return pipe. They're just gonna make their way down a couple of floors and flip side. Just gonna go down elevator after elevator. Drink responsibly. Very true, Steve. I think we all believe in that. So we're gonna see a trick here where the runners are actually gonna use Boomer, and they're gonna throw it on a platform that they couldn't usually reach. This will allow the runners to hit the switch to enter the pit a little bit earlier. Ooh, Phantom setup here is a little iffy. However, it does work. Same thing with Stevie's. Both getting it first try. That's actually very, very impressive. They're now both gonna enter the pit. And they're pretty much in sync now. I think Stevie took a slight lead. However, his RNG is not exactly playing his favor yet. Fortunately getting the last key here, Stevie, but again, this is the pit. A lot of stuff can change here. These first couple of rooms are going to be fast pretty much no matter what. Not really much that the runners will do that is very slow. Mostly knocking out these like one-shot enemies. Not really too much strategy, just hit the enemy once, they're dead. No way, another ad, Stevie. Refresh Phantom stream a little bit, it's lagging a little bit. So Stevie made up a little bit of time from what he lost in the first room here. Now both can be into room 4. Phantom is going to get a very nice key there. He's going to exit very, very swiftly. The good key from Phantom. This room is kind of weird. I really don't like the layout of it. Fortunately, Stevie not getting as nice of a key in that in V5. However, it will be alright. Both are. I also want to mention that Stevie is 60k, so he'll be knocking out enemies just a little bit faster than Phantom will be for like another like maybe room. Phantom's pretty much right there. So level ups are going to be very important because the runners actually need to hit certain level ups, or else they physically cannot complete the pit without items. So you'll see that there's a lot of enemies later on that are going to have defense. And any enemy that has defense, much harder to kill them without getting completely screwed over. Also, I think Stevie actually just caught up with Phantom here. Same room now, but Phantom exiting room 8 very, very fast. Very, very nice key. Again, Stevie is a former Pip% world record holder. We're gonna have to see what he can do here. Starts off this room a little bit behind, but I feel like he is gonna make up some time very soon. We'll definitely see how these runners handle the pit. There's gonna be a lot of different situations where, for example, Flim might spawn in one of our intermission rooms, which you're gonna see every 10 floors. I'm gonna see a lot of these runners. Typically, I don't know where I was going with that, but room 12 here is just a lot of different types of Goombas. I say a lot, but it's really just Spike Goombas and Paragoombas. Stevie is gonna get a very nice key here, and I believe he's actually gonna pass Phantom again. So there's rooms here. You can actually do the pit before you can complete chapter 1. However, there's really no benefit to doing so because you would have to do the pit without Boomer. And as you can see, these Schlurps need Boomer to kill them, right? Also, again, Phantom taking the lead once more. Very close race so far. There's a lot of enemies, like spiked enemies, that you either need items or, there's like items or Boomer to kill. So it can be very problematic if you don't have either of those. I also want to mention that Boomer has a really wide spread of damage, so you're gonna see the runners blowing Boomer up through walls quite often and around walls, just so they can hit enemies that are maybe slightly higher up that only need like one more hit and they're coming down. It's all very situational. Oh, Steve's really lucky he actually hit guys. We're gonna see these runners again, just clearing out these early rooms really fast. Our next room after 18 here, 19. We're gonna see Koopas, Squiglets, and Koopa Trolls. Koopa Trolls they're really annoying to deal with because they have a lot of HP, and right now we don't have a lot of attack. And this is actually one of those instances where if you don't have Boomer, you soft lock. You could soft lock. If you don't get a good key. This is because the Koopa Troll is a spiked enemy, but also an armored enemy. So gladly, Phantom does not get Koopa Trolled here. We'll see if Stevie gets Koopa Trolled though. Stevie getting a Turley Leaf. Funny 100% joke incoming. Anyway. We're going into 21 here. And 21 is interesting because we have Spinies, and Spinies are a spiked enemy, but I don't think they're a defensed enemy or armored enemy. However, oh, Phantom's getting a Mighty Tonic drop. That's very nice for Phantom. A Mighty Tonic is going to double his attack. You can use this in the rooms later on, which will help him quite a lot. You can see the Fire Resist also really benefited him because it killed those Spinies really fast without having to place down Boomer a bunch of times. Stevie's unfortunately got to place Boomer down 100 times, but he does make it through. Lucky for Phantom here. Oh, that was a really nice key to get from the boost. The boost here can be kind of annoying, because it takes a little while for the hitboxes to actually become active, and it can cause problems. Also, very nice. That was a very nice key from Stevie in that room. Usually, you don't see keys like that. Just for a reminder, check out the bracket and check out the runners' channels and follow them. We're coming near to the end of the Pip% tournament here, and all the runners so far have done a lot to make it all the way here. So again, everyone's doing great. I'm really glad to see how successful this tournament has been in a very exciting couple of months, weeks actually, but so, another example of an armored enemy right here is going to be the Chain Chomp. The Chain Chomp isn't really that dangerous of an enemy, but it can be quite brutal if you don't have an item, or like if you don't have Boomer. You literally need an item, unless you have high enough attack, which at this point, I don't think you can have high enough attack in any kind of scenario in a run. So both of these are going to enter in the second half of 20s. This is where things are going to get a little bit more exciting. The RNG patterns are going to be ramping up quite a lot here. Both Phantom and Stevie have to progress through these rooms in a slightly different manner than usual. Fruit Loops, man, let's go. Let's go. Oh, that ended like really quickly. There's a lot of it. There's a much different way you actually have to progress through these rooms. And this is where the enemies again start to get stronger, more difficult to deal with. It's quite the hard set of rooms to adjust to after going through the early couple of rooms. Mostly just due to the fact that these enemies start doing either more damage or they're more repetitive and annoying to deal with. You can already see this in Stevie's Stevie being behind Phantom here, and Phantom's really nice lead. It can be really difficult to like figure out your strategy here. Also, very, very, very nice key from Phantom in the Thyroid room. That room can be a pretty big pain sometimes. Oh, this is good. That is good for Phantom. That was a really, like, there's a lot of points in Pip%. We're going to see the runners getting trapped. And when the runners are trapped, there's a lot of times where they can potentially gain a lot of points if they maneuver themselves correctly. Sometimes it'll be on purpose. Also, we're going to see Flim here from Stevie. He's going to buy a Thunder Rage, which will be used in 98. Apparently he didn't have enough points though, or he didn't have enough inventory space, something like that. Stevie not getting too bad of a Tylo key here. That actually is just fine for him. Phantom is going to get into a dangerous state. Be a little bit more careful here as he's on low HP. His next level up isn't really for another 7,000 points. Stevie also making some of his time back up here, getting some decent rooms. I believe he's only one room behind Phantom now. Or two. Well, now it's gonna be three, but. So, Phantom's gonna have to be a little bit more careful here because the ninjas, these enemies. They have like a 99.9% chance of turning into a bomb instead of actually being killed. So, have fun. It's actually not that high, but I like to pretend like it's that high because it feels like that sometimes. Their bombs also can damage you while even while you have invisibility frames. It can be quite frustrating sometimes. We're gonna be entering this room with the Magic Koopas and the Koopas. Phantom is gonna heal here because the Magic Koopas actually do 3 damage, and the projectiles do not disappear even after being killed. Stevie's also gonna hit 90k points here. It's gonna put him at 25 HP. Stevie also, or not Stevie, not Stevie, I meant Phantom did. So this will put Phantom at, oh my god, what a nice key in the Clubber room. So this will put Phantom at another, so again, 25 HP. Next level up will be 120k and their attack will be upgraded at once more. Oh, Stevie's one enemy away from leveling up. So we're going to see a lot more, especially in the 40s, we're going to see some pretty terrible patterns of enemies that really should not have ever came together in the way they did. But it is what it is. The runners are going to have to traverse through them. How well they can handle themselves. Stevie's now going to enter the 40s, I think. Phantom has a pretty nice lead of 4 rooms right now. Let's see if this holds. You're gonna see that Stevie, hopefully, gonna trap himself in a tight space between these clubbas so he can get a huge combo attack on them. This will make killing these clubbas a significant amount easier. These guys can be quite the pain to deal with. Again, they do 3 damage, and they're really big enemies. They're hard to avoid. Stevie's very, very quickly making up a decent amount of time again. I mean, Tyler room can be very frustrating, and it didn't look like Phantom got a very nice Tyler room at all. 20 seconds there is not too bad. but that is still a decent time loss. That can be a little bit frustrating to runners. Still getting a decent key here. Actually notice that Phantom actually kicked the shell, just so you get a little bit more points from these other enemies. It's not turbo room there. It can be a little bit. It can get a little bit dangerous because you have like 3 different types of turbos. And I believe each of their attacks do like 3 damage. Also, this room right here, 48. This one is probably one of the worst rooms in the entire pit. You have all these enemies that do like a million damage. Oh, Phantom's at 1 HP. Hopefully he heals. Yep. There's a lot of healing items, so very good use of his time to actually use it. The rest of these guys should be a little bit easier to chop down. Very rough room to get a bad to get a bad spawn in. A lot of Stevie's catch-up game is going to be ideally for him getting a good room here. Also, very nice execution of that room as well from Stevie, and a Thunder Rage, which will help him a lot later on. I'm gonna see that Phantom actually like flipped and kicked the Buzzy Beetle shell. That is because the Buzzy Beetle will be able to gain him a lot of points from just killing these guys and then just comboing off them. That's like as you saw there, that was 1,000 points each. This can be quite beneficial if you're lower on points. I don't think Stevie will go for that because he already has pretty much 120,000. He wouldn't really benefit much from doing so. It's a very nice like set of rooms so you can get a very nice easy couple of levels on, or easy level on, because not only do you have that room where you can combo the enemies with the shell, but you also have the pig room right after, which each one of those each kill is 500 points, and you can combo off each one for 3 hits. So that's easy like 2,000-ish points. Yeah, Stevie is gonna do it as well. Actually, a little bit more surprised to see Stevie do it. That's a weird door spawn. I've never seen spawn there. So this Club and Dry Bones room, easily one of the most painful rooms in the game. Where is Stevie running to? Oh, okay. So Stevie's you're gonna see Stevie combo off the pigs a little bit there, but he is gonna get a first key and he is gonna get a couple points and a level up. Again, that Dry Bones Colors room can be really bad because you need Boomer to kill Dry Bones, and the Clubbas again are just annoying enemies in general. Big hitboxes, hard to avoid. The dragons here, the dragons are really easy to deal with. You just flip down and they kind of come down with you. Usually pretty easy to deal with. So this room we're gonna see Phantom deal with the Dark Booze and Accuracy. The Dark Boos, for now, aren't too bad. However, they can cause trouble later. It is unfortunately going to be with the Cursia. The Cursias can be a little bit annoying. You have to be careful with them, because if you get hit by the wrong one, you could be screwed. You get like a D-jump Cursia, and then you're unable to actually go up any floors in the pit, which is definitely less than ideal. Also, that's a very nice key in the turtle in one room. Those, you can usually combo off those points for a couple extra points, but not this run, I guess. And this room is a fun one, because this one is the one with the Amazy Daisy. And the Amazy Daisy can do a total of 10 damage. Yeah, right above him by his points. Very careful, because he does not want to be caught at the wrong time getting hit by one of these. Gladly, he does not have to take out the Amazy Daisy. Amazy Daisy not only has a lot of HP, but also does like 10 damage. You see Stevie grinding up the springs here. That's a lot of points he got. What the heck? Also, Phantom getting a very nice key in the Magic Blot and Squid Room. That is a key that can be a very big pain. I've seen it cause problems for many runners. You just gotta learn how to deal with it. If you can learn how to deal with it, then usually you're fine. Also, hello Natuni, I hope you're doing well. Oh, add 1 out of 6! Add 1 of 6! What is this? Oh man! Stevie, can you give me a new car, bro? All I'm seeing is raw, man. And I saw a card. Latex! So, oh, Phantom gonna get another Fire Burst here. That will probably actually be helpful on the boss of the pit here. Which I guess I should mention now is actually just a reversion of Fractail, called Racktail. Very, 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 very creative naming here, guys. Very, very creative. Also in this room right here, the club and the Boomerang Bro, it's a terrible room. It can be very chaotic sometimes, and very, very, very hard to deal with. You just kind of hope they all spawn in like a place that isn't going to completely kill you. Another really nice key from the Tyler room. Phantom's been having some pretty good Tyler rooms this run. That's what I mentioned. That was a very, very good execution. Very, very good RNG. Stevie's back in this room. I honestly don't even remember what room that is. But it is getting closer, I think. Yeah, still only 3 rooms behind. The rooms have not been changing too much here. We've actually seen Stevie approximately 3 rooms behind since early on. He is making progress though. He's gotten a couple of better keys here. So in this Longator room, there's the 2 types you can find, which is the red ones and the white ones. It's actually a really nice room for point grinding. You need extra points. If you can position them in the right way, then you can get a lot of points. So this is also the room that Phantom is in right now. Is a very, very annoying room. Mostly because the Hammer Bros. They do 1 damage, but their hammers go right through every single piece of collision that's ever existed in the history of ever. So it can be very, very, very frustrating to do. In 69 here, funny number, we're gonna see more of these Koopa Strikers. These guys are really annoying, but just like the ones we've encountered before, we can just kick their shells back at them, and a lot of times they'll just self-destruct on themselves anyway. Stevie ran for his life away from that coconut, man. MF was dedicated to getting away. Now, entering the 70s, actually, we're gonna see a lot of difference in room change here. A lot of newer and older enemies combined here. Create a very interesting set of floors. Like we're gonna see, like the Robises or whatever back from Chapter 1. And Stevie also rolling up in the 70s now. Interestingly enough, Phantom's actually not going to go for Super Boomer here. Super Boomer essentially would allow Phantom to completely clear out this room in one use of Boomer. It's a little bit tricky to do, but after practicing it for a little while, it's not too difficult. Stevie getting a Courage Shell and seems to not be able to get rid of it. Big funnies. So these guys, oh, that guy almost got Phantom. That's almost got him. Yeah, but those guys can flip into 3, and it can cause a lot of really, really stupid problems. But gladly enough, they didn't. So these guys are just like Magic Koopas, where their projectiles keep going even when they're dead. But their projectiles are a lot easier to avoid because they're smaller. You see a really interesting use of Boomer from Phantom there. I'm gonna actually place Boomer down to stun these guys. Because they're music boxes and Boomer lets out like a shockwave or something. However you want to explain it. This will allow Boomer. This will allow Mario to stun these guys and stop them from attacking for a little while. And while they're stunned, they can't do any damage and cannot hurt you at all. Oh, a very nice key from Phantom in that room. Usually you have to kill like the Magibots to give huge pain, but gladly for Phantom, he did not have to. I'm really tired, holy crap. You also want to mention that I believe Phantom is actually minus 30 on his splits right now. Probably even more after this split. Yep, definitely more. Definitely more. Oh, this is actually a very nice run Phantom here. Yep, minus 115 right now. Yeah, let's see if Stevie's able to make up for the time he's losing. I just want to say that Phantom is actually doing like really nice this run. I mean, I can tell it's probably a very high pressured and staked match for Phantom. This is potentially be his last match of the tournament, and he is facing a former world record holder. Oh my god, that is really scary actually. Fortunately, Stevie, camera dudes or whatever are just gonna drop down and make stuff fall as well. And reload Phantom Super. What a problem. Stevie's gonna heal. Still 10k away from level up for him. Crap, both the streams are lagging really bad. Alright, so Phantom is heading into 85 here. There's gonna be a lot of Dark Boos and Poison Pokies here, so he's gonna have to be very careful to make sure that he doesn't play anything too stupid here. Be a very dangerous room to make a fatal mistake in. See these guys kind of just launch there. Body parts everywhere. And if you get hit by any of them, you're more than likely. Now we're heading into 86 here. This could very well change the pace of how either of these, whichever one of these runners, get a really bad key in 86. It could take you a very long time first to hit. However, Phantom is gonna actually hit. Ooh, another close call. He is gonna hit 200,000 points right here, I believe, on this kill, which will put him at an even higher attack power now. I think he actually might one-shot these guys now. Yep. He is gonna get a very nice key in this room. By the looks of it, Phantom probably has this match in the bag. However, still a lot left, and we're not really sure what else there is that Phantom is going to pick up. Oh my god, what is happening on? He was just opting to take those guys out in like that from 3D, just to make sure he doesn't take any damage that he doesn't need to. I didn't realize this, but Stevie also got a Mighty Tonic. This will help a lot. He will one-shot every one of the enemies already. Ooh, Stevie also getting a very nice key in 86. Very, very nice for him. Dare I say it's still anyone's game. Now heading into the 90s, a lot of these enemies are going to be... What? Where's the key? Oh, what's up there? There's going to be a lot more enemies like these ninjas, which can cause a lot of problems if the runners are not careful. As you see there, I mentioned this earlier, but the enemies, these, oh, what's it called? Ninjas can hit you no matter what, even if you have invincibility frames. It is quite frustrating. However, the runners are able to figure out ways to deal. So Stevie is also going to be entering the 90s here. We'll see if he can get a lucky break here. There's not much left for Phantom, really. Stevie's going to need some very, very nice rooms to make up for what's been happening. Oh god, that is a very nice key, 95. I actually want to look at Phantom's pace right now. Yeah, minus 52, but with the RNG he's been getting in these floors, I think it could probably be more than that. Phantom heading into 98 here. I thought Phantom had an item for these guys. I guess not. These guys take a lot of hits to kill. And there is, I believe, 4 of them in this room. Ideally, you'd like to get like an Ice Storm or a Thunder Rage to take out these guys. Makes them go by a lot faster. Gladly, though, not too much of a big deal. Still second key. Still on pace, hopefully. We'll see how this last room goes. This last room will be quite the pain. If the Magibots don't want to cooperate, but it looks like they did. Okay, let's go. Phantom ahead by around 30 seconds on his PB. Hopefully he's able to clutch this out, pull out a PB. That'd be actually very sick and a very nice comeback for Phantom here. Alright, so you're gonna see Phantom pretty much doing everything the same on Racktail here. Racktail can be a fun boss fight. There's a couple of things that could happen that could be really bad, but ideally it doesn't. Stevie is also going to use his Ice Storm in this room, just so he doesn't have to kill the enemies with Boomer. Gladly, he doesn't have to kill a little fourth guy. The Phantom is going to be safe here and switch to Peach right away, just to be sure that he does not get completely screwed over. He did not get the same beautiful magic bullets that Phantom did. However, he is making it through and is still very, very much alright. Steve's gonna head into room 100. One more hit for Phantom, and then he's done the fight. But GG's to Phantom, that is a... very nice PB, and huge congratulations. That was a very, very good match to watch. So I missed the final time, but I can check Phantom splits real quick. Yeah, 120 or yeah, 127.21. I believe that is a PB. Yeah. And GG's Phantom, and you'll be going to, I believe, losers finals, I think. Check the bracket again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, loser semis, thank you, Teddy. Stevie, you gotta finish the run. Or don't only finish for me. Finish for the sake of the race time review. You're like 2 seconds for being done anyways. So congrats to all of those who chose Phantom in their prediction. But again, thank you everyone for watching the race. Unfortunately, there will not be another race today. There was supposed to be. Fortunately, Slopped Up had to drop from the tournament. So again, the next match will be Phantom versus Hydra King, and then from there, winner of that round will face like a the winner of Phantom and Hydra King will take on the loser of me versus Teddy, and then winner of losers round 5 or losers semifinals will take on winner of the winners final. No way, another ad. All right, let's see. All right, Phantom. If you're gonna keep doing runs, just let me know, and I'll try to send everyone over. Let's see. Can I like host people? I gotta like JCR just to give me like. God, well, where's the host thing? Can you like slash raid? No, it doesn't work. Alright, well, everyone go watch Phantom. Follow both the runners. If our explanation of the bracket was very good, you can check out the bracket. Don't forget to join the Discord. We're love to have you. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Next round is undecided. However, the next couple of our competitors are allowed to. So our next competitors will be allowed to set up their matches as soon as they want. No limit. Sooner the better. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.